Joining us for more as far as these developments coming out of Ayodhya is concerned is Alok Kumar of the VHP. Thank you so much, Mr. Alok Kumar, for speaking to us. At the moment, we know that 4 people have been arrested by the UP police following the registration of an FIR. And do you believe that this has come a bit too late in the day?
No, I think it has come at the earliest opportunity. I'll explain this. When the complaints started coming in, the trust wrote to the Chief Minister to appoint a high-level SIT. The SIT gave a preliminary report, and it was in the media that they have named certain persons in the report. After the trust came to know of their names, the FIR was immediately filed. At the first occasion, there was a preliminary report. Some persons were named in it. The report, the names were communicated to the trust, and the trust rushed up to file an FIR. I do not think that it has come a bit too late.
Right. But, at the moment, we still don't quite know how much of theft has actually taken place, because there are different versions according to, whoever's commenting on this matter.
This is one of the issues that the police would now decide. They have, and I would believe that they would, inquire into all the complaints, find out the truth of them, and come out with a correct report. I would depend upon them for this, and I would depend upon the SIT also, which continues to function for the broader objectives than investigation of crime, to find this out.
Would you also believe that this is an episode that has caused embarrassment for all those, including the VHP and other organizations who've led the Ram Janmabhoomi movement?
Undoubtedly, yes. It has caused embarrassment to us, and it has caused hurt for every Hindu. I would not deny that. This is a very unfortunate episode that should not have happened.
Because, there are many people who are today saying publicly, privately that, we were told that this is a 500-year civilizational movement. But look at where we have ended up within just 2 years of the Pran Pratishtha ceremony.
Yes. And the only damage control now would be that the police completes an investigation in a short time. The matter is referred to a fast-track court. It is taken up on day-to-day basis, and we would be hugely satisfied if the guilty persons are so pronounced by the court and they go to jail to suffer their punishment, say, within 4 to 5 months from now.
Right. What are the structural changes that now need to be made, need to be introduced in how the temple is run in your view?
We have not exercised our mind onto this. But one thing is definite, that the trust should now employ some well-experienced administrative persons, set up the standard operating procedures, use the most modern methods and gadgetry to ensure that there is no pilfering, there is no embezzlement, and every money donated to the temple is used for the Hindu Samaj. Those systems and those personals are now an immediate necessity. It has happened, it should not happen again. To ensure that, we should have the systems.
Because, the sheer scale, the number of devotees who are coming into Ayodhya, etc., the sheer scale of the logistics of not just Chanda, but even the arrangements that are happening there, there are many suggestions. People say that perhaps there should be professional managers who are brought in, some even suggesting that perhaps even ex-service personnel. But in any event, people who know how to plan for these logistics and management, do you think it's high time that they are introduced into the system?
Certainly. The professional management, that's what the word used by you. Certainly. And immediately, and at the earliest.
And, I also want to ask you, on the one hand, sir, there is a campaign to free temples from governmental control, governmental shackles that we've seen that is there in various states of India. We now have a situation where an already free temple is being run in a way where there is theft that's crept in. This is certainly going to raise questions about or revive that debate about whether there needs to be governmental control or oversight over the running of such important places of faith.
That argument can be raised, but we know from the example of many temples in South India managed by the government and suffering a huge pilfering. The golden doors and other things all being gifted away. So therefore, a government control is no guarantee of honesty. We should have the systems and the people with integrity. The trust should continue to manage, maybe minus the persons who are found guilty, establish the systems and run.
Are you saying that questions need to be asked of Mr. Champat Rai?
One second.
Yeah,
and there are no allegations against any other trustee than these two. And the other trustees include the respected senior-most sages of India.
Right.
So there is no necessity to disband the trust.
No, I'm not talking about disbanding any trust, but at the end of the day, those who are supervisors, do they not have a moral responsibility for the manner in which things have unfolded there? And that's why there are questions now about the role of Mr. Champat Rai, who's of course the General Secretary of the Tirth Trust.
Yes, he should be investigated also.
You believe he should be investigated as well? That's a very important statement coming in from you, sir.
Yes, and before the SIT, he had offered himself. The trustees has assured us of their fullest cooperation, including Champatji, including Anil Mishra.
Okay, because there is also a criticism coming in that those who have been now arrested or named in the FIR are all the small fry. And once again, the proverbial big fish will get away.
But the names of 8 persons in the FIR do not limit the scope of the investigation. The scope remains wide and they can investigate any person. As far as we are concerned, we are sure that nobody, howsoever big he may be, should be investigated.
Right.
We will defend no one, and we would not try to entrap anyone. No politics into it, despite the 2027 assembly elections coming near.
Are you saying this will have a political fallout then?
I'm saying that some of the propaganda or much of the propaganda by the two perennial opponents of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, the Samajwadi Party and the Congress Party, are raising issues only to get some mileage in the next election. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So how will there be a prevention of any kind of conflict of interest? Because, whether it's the Samajwadi Party or the Congress Party pointing out or somebody else, they're also saying like the SIT report, for instance, being submitted was also accepted by somebody associated with the trust. How is that going to be managed? Because justice does not just has to be done, it also has to be seen to be done.
Correct. So let's see what happens.
All right. Also, sir, yeah, please carry on.
Some things are to be left to the discretion of the persons concerned.
Right.
We would not advise them, they would decide about it.
Right. As you have rightly mentioned, sir, this is an issue which, of course, would have disappointed all the faithful, the Ram Bhakts, who, would have been overjoyed when the temple was founded. How would there be an attempt that they don't feel any disillusionment beyond a point? Because it is their funds, their contributions that have been stolen. There have been, groups, for instance, which have given silver bricks, etc. And all of that being stolen is what we are learning.
That's only an allegation as yet. I have seen the other videos which say that all these things are safe. So let's wait for the investigation. Assuming as what you say, the confidence would be restored when every guilty person big fish, small fish. Whosoever is found guilty is punished within a span of 4 or 5 months.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Alok Kumar, for taking the time out and speaking to us here at Times Now's briefing room.